Listen and tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'd really like to meet her and ask her why we're who we are. And tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'm on my way to see her. So tell me, am I very far? Am I very far now? Am I very far now?
Alright guys, so it's about time for me to do the Book of Shadows update, and I'm going to do the flip through here in my living room. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. As you can see, I've added more empty pages, so the book is pretty thick now. It's at its fullest. Not much has changed, just a few extra pages in there. Still have 4 ribbons though. I think that's as many as we're gonna have. And Blue's card is still in the front there, and it's still post-bound, so no major changes, just, you know, more pages added, and more art added, and more information added, and yeah. Hopefully you guys can't hear too much of the neighbors' kids screaming. It started raining, so they flipped out. That's a new page. That was actually like a will of the book, basically stating if anything happens to me or, you know, what have you, that it's to, you know, to go down to the next oldest child or kin, etc. Because I'm an adult now and I live in the city, so if something was to happen to me, I want this thing to be taken care of. And a lot of this is stuff you've already seen, so I'm going to try and flip through it pretty quickly here. A lot of it's really boring. That's a new spell page that I did for growing my hair faster, which I do every so often. It's working. I mean, my hair's getting longer. Of One Heart spell, that's kind of borderline sex magic. Protection from storms is new, and the anti-theft spell is also new. And they were both colored with colored pencil. I'm surprised I could keep my iPad so steady, because it's kind of a bigger iPad, and it's really difficult to push the pages down so they won't close in the middle of the middle, so like a third through the book. So the Astara page has been redone. That's an adult coloring page that I colored with colored pencil. But the wallpaper that I had used from that old house years ago was actually falling apart, and you couldn't read anything, so I figured I'd redo that. Letha page and everything's still the same. The Lunesta and the Maybone page still haven't been touched. Samhain hasn't been touched in forever. And that's painted with acrylic, and those are pictures of family members that have passed. So yeah, the Most of the Sibot pages are still the same. Sorry, I yawned. Animal blessing ritual still there. Nothing's really been removed, unless it's been redone. So, this is right about where my hands start to get exhausted. And when we get to the symbols page, you'll notice that the video is like cut. And that's because I had to take a break because my arms were killing me. This is new, I believe. I don't think anybody's seen this. The Witch's Pyramid page that I made. Now I added like this one, and I have one other one that's a fold-out page like this. And I'm loving it. And I'm so loving that the Witch's Pyramid page is just ink. So, loving that. Those fold-out pages just add a little more fun to the book, I guess. There's the other fold-out page. Crystal grids. Now this is going to have some color to it, but I'm also going to add on the far right here, I'm going to add some example layouts or samples of different shapes and grids that you can lay out. I just haven't gotten to it yet. These are two of the BOS prompts that I did. And this is where my arm got tired and I had to switch. So, or I had to take a break. These are all pages you've seen. They're all the Zodiac pages. No changes made. Dream symbol pages, no changes made. I pushed the book down so it would lay a little flatter, which is nice. So it kind of sort of stays open for me now that it's full. The pages are so thick they still want to pop up though, which is fine. I don't mind it. This is new. It's basically a mandala, which is also from the BOS prompts, but it's a mandala of all of the Celtic hollows and some lore that goes with the Celtic hollows written on the back, and obviously I hadn't finished it yet, so. Plant illustrations that are small and kind of add a little more fun to the book, I think. So this is going to be some changes. So I've added gods that I've worked with. First one being the Morrigan, whom I'm newly working with within the past year or so, actually. Not a year, but maybe 6 months. Close to a year. And this is where the Morrigu is going to go. I'm going to add different pages for all for different faces. And then the Dagda. And I love the image that I kind of meshed together of the Dagda. I found a drawing with him bigger. And I love that he's a bigger guy. And I kind of used a little bit of his characteristics mixed with the Horned God. Because they do have similar characteristics. They are both gods of plenty and abundance. So I used a lot of that and just kind of made my own image out of the one. And as you guys have seen before, it's my map of the self. Just as an example for different chakras in the body. And to give you a good idea of how big it is, I believe I back up the camera here in a minute. Yep, right there. That's how much bigger it is than the book. And I had to stop recording to fold that back, so. My familiar page, Cats of Witchcraft, and then of course Zuki, my first familiar's dedication page. There. The Naming of Cats poem by T.J. Eliot. Or sorry, T.S. I don't know why I always want to say T.J. It's a good poem, and a good book, too. And a good musical, Cats the Musical. And from here on out, nothing's changed. My Banshee page is going to be updated. I'm going to redo it. Some of these Fae pages may change, like Undyne's might, or Undyne's. Leprechaun, I'm pretty happy with. Brownies. All that I'm pretty happy with. It's just the Banshee page that really, and the Undyne's art needs to be redone. And that's all of the filled pages. The rest of them are all blank. And those are my pictures and cards that people have given me. Newspaper from Waverly. And then in the back is my awesome owl envelope that Damiana gave me. Or Leather and Jade gave me. And there's my book. And that's pretty much it for the year. If I haven't told you guys, I'm only doing updates every year now. So the next update will be in June, which is my birth month. So yeah, that's pretty much it.